Hello, Akira here, and welcome back to Conquest of Elysium 4. This is part 5 of Tales of Roboticus, our enchanter. In the last round, I'm fairly certain we destroyed the Barbarian leader. That was big news for me. There is another force coming in and invading, but it's much smaller, so I'm hoping that's indicating that they are not doing so well. So I will do my best to deal with them as quickly as I can. However, I am concerned that I'm not having the army that I need to have, and I need to build up as quickly as possible. And to do that, I need to sort of expand a little bit more. So, in the last couple of parts, this territory has been sort of highly disputed with the trolls. And I sort of have conceded that to them for now, just so I can sort of save up my forces, but I think a little bit more aggressive behavior is in order. However, because it's so far away, I think this area will be a little bit easier to defend and will sort of allow me to be readily available towards any attacks that are coming from the west, just in case the barbarians have more to send. So, I also am sort of, as I'm playing this game, realizing that there is sort of a fundamental flaw in something I've been doing. And that's the fact that I only have 2 mage commanders. And that is seriously limiting me in sort of ramping up my army. So, as an example, I currently have 83 iron, which I could burn through pretty fast if I was making these wood golems, which I may do actually. But the more mages I have, the more opportunity to cast spells, and if I do come across a swamp, I'll have an extra mage to sort of spam out terracotta warriors. So I'm going to do my best to recruit any mages that happen to come along. And I'm also going to recruit any that don't happen to be apprentices, enchanter apprentices, that happen to be just sort of random mages, because these guys here are a big problem. Now, they don't look that intimidating at first. They have 34 hit points, a decent amount of strength. Their armor's pretty good, but what makes them really dangerous is the fact that they're ethereal. And 1 out of 4 strikes is all that's going to hit. 3 out of 4 are going to miss, most likely. So I need to be very cautious with them. Luckily, they don't seem real bent on attacking me. They have sort of occasionally wandered into a village and taken that back from me, but they are really keeping this passage closed here, and are a big problem. But my forces at the moment just aren't really equipped to handle them. I would actually feel very uncomfortable attacking with these guys because they do enough damage that these guys would suffer pretty heavy losses if they were to attack them. So, whilst I sort of consider what to do about them, we're going to leave them be for now. So there's that. And I would like to take this port now. It's not that bad of a force, and I have enough ranged units somewhere between what I can sort of maybe combine these 2 forces. I could take that. So, but first, we must deal with the Barbarian. So let's focus on that for now. Let's sort of look. We left Roboticus off hiding in his fortress, and Shapur is up here with a substantial force doing some exploring. He had just finished banishing some forces there. So I'm going to, actually there might be a few more dead bodies left here, but I'm going to go ahead and move west and see if I can't capture some more resources this way. So we'll start with that. And I'm going to go ahead and create a few more standard units here, just to sort of supplement what I've lost from these guys. They're out of moves, so we're going to go ahead and go to the next turn. Now, ideally, I would sort of like to leave these guys alone and let these guys rebuild a little bit, but that's not going to happen. So, at the cost of sort of diminishing my westward force here, I'm going to go ahead and attack these guys as soon as I can, just to get rid of them. And maybe I can focus a little bit more on healing these guys. The positive side of that, it's going to give me a location with lots of bodies, and I can supplement my forces with some more dead golems, which aren't terribly effective offensively, but they do a good job at absorbing damage, which is always a good thing. So, let's do Another round of... Let's go ahead and do archers on this one, since I have so many golems. That looks good. And I think I'm actually going to send Mr. Rex here, make sure he's got all the units, to supplement this army, because they're going to need it here pretty soon. So I might as well get them on their way, being very careful of these dudes. That's all I can do. Okay, there we go. They're going to come back. So hopefully I do a decent job of causing some offensive damage initially, and I don't take too many losses, but it's got to be done anyway, losses or not. So let's go up here, and I'm going to first take this little farm over, give us some more gold there, and excuse me, let's just cautiously sort of move him as far away from these guys as I can. As soon as I get more gold, I'm going to go ahead and build some more archers here just to defend my main crystal tower if need be. And let's see how this battle goes. So it's a good thing is my archers are going to be in range fairly quickly. They have archers as well, though. I have more. These gargoyles will hopefully move past and flank as quickly as possible. The golems do a good job of being a good defensive wall. Oh man, she is spawning little skeleton warriors. Not too powerful, but not to be sort of ignored. I have a very thin line here, so I can't take too much damage on the front there before my archers are sort of vulnerable. But their last cavalry has been destroyed. Their archers are now taking a beating, and didn't do too bad on that. So that's good to know. Does she have any special? No, that's just her skill. Wait, enables recruitment. Oh wait, that's nothing special. Okay. Hopefully maybe she could like drop something that's allowing her to spawn these. That would be cool. Okay, so that didn't go too bad. Winter is here. I'd love to find a frozen lake to explore what an ice golem looks like, but that's probably not going to happen considering I'm way down here in the south. I'm going to have to move north quite a bit. So I have a very small chunk of this map. I definitely need to expand. But to do that, I have to have an army. Okay, so we've taken those back. That's good. What's this guy? Little gnome. Oh, peddler. Traditional peddler travels between villages and sells and buys goods to make money and to supply villages with items they cannot make themselves. Being a peddler in Elysium is extremely dangerous, as one could imagine, because bears, deer, and brigands are very real dangerous for anyone who tries to travel between different settlements. In order to survive, the peddler has quite a lot of guards, and many rulers have mistaken a successful merchant for an invading army. Huh. I wonder if he is... I'll have to keep an eye on him. If he... can come to these places and not take them over, I shall leave him alone. Although, I wonder if I'll bet if I kill him, I get stuff. Maybe not good karmically, but, oh crap. Oh god, that's gonna be bad. These guys are gonna attack for sure. Very bad. Should have watched where I was clicking. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, a library. Excellent. With a small force, which... let's see, these guys probably aren't to be messed with. Highly experienced, level 2, golden magic. Can bring all sorts of evil. Arbitrary, but they don't mind bringing it to someone if they can pay for it. Oh, blasting enemies. Okay, so yeah. Let's not attack these guys right now. Although... Fire, yeah, no. We're gonna just sort of walk around them for now. Because the library is nice. Oh, what else is going on? Oh, I'm being ambushed. That's good to know. And there's a coal mine here. So those guys I can take on. Okay, there's that. And let's probably kiss Rex goodbye. There's no way he's going to get lucky enough to kill these dudes. For sure. Although they might not attack. We'll see. These guys are ethereal as well, but they don't have nearly the HP. Just one hit, they're dead. So, not nearly as dangerous. This is sort of a good example of... Well, actually, that wasn't that bad. Okay. There's that. All finished. Holy cow! Rex, you're alive. Thank the lucky stars, man. Okay, let's sort of move up here a little bit, just to keep out of the way. Boy, I thought for sure he was a goner. And I'm wondering... Totally. So, Roboticus, let's get as many golems as you... Oh, did I move? I did. I think I faced those guys here. I'll come back. I'm going to combine forces right now. I'm going to leave Roboticus there. Let's see what else he can do real quick. Let's give him a gargoyle. And go ahead and take that port, because I sort of desperately need those resources right now. That's 2 extra iron per turn, and that would be good if I were able to land that mine as well. So that's that. I have enough for some archers. Build those up so I can defend my place. And after these guys are sort of done exploring, I might start saving my gold. I'm sort of just going to spam tree golems, because I need some heavy hitters. I know the trolls have pretty strong units, and so I'm going to do the best I can to contend with them. And I think the best way for that right now is tree golems. Okay, so there's that. Let's end turn. Excellent. Okay, let's move you here, Rex. Okay. And Roboticus. What can I do for just 2 action points? Nothing. I'm going to save your action points so you can move next turn. And let's go ahead and attack the mine. And we got some troll forests there. I have to be careful because I do believe those are traps. Like, they can be. I can be ambushed quite frequently in these areas of trolls that are controlling that. I should try to take them back. Fairy circle. Now, I do believe that, maybe not the fairy circle in particular. I know mushrooms, or whatever they're called, are a resource for the trolls. So anytime I can sort of keep them from using that is for the better. Okay, Roboticus. This should be fairly straightforward. These dudes are pretty powerful, these little arbalists or whatever they're called. But these guys are all pierced resistant, so I'm not too worried about that. Speed things up a little bit. Yeah, these archers are amazing. Especially when you can keep them defended. They just sort of whittle away at any force. Ranged units are awesome. Okay. Done and done. Sorry, guys. I think I've mentioned this a few times before, but because of Dwarf Fortress, I have a little soft spot in my heart for all the hard work that dwarves put in towards greedily mining areas and, you know, decimating forests and such. But it's all for capitalism and trade, and that's all cool when you're a dwarf. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's move Rex first because he's short on action points here, as far south as we can get him. Okay, and that's good. I'm going to save gold. I'm going to go ahead and move into this forest, and even though I'm probably going to get ambushed, yeah, go ahead and just destroy any area that I can. If it destroys it, the forest is still there, it's just dead. But anyway, tree golems. I'm going to say wood golems, I guess. I call them tree golems. That just makes sense. They look like giant trees. Okay, that's it. I'm going to save my gold up a little bit. Oh, man. Boy. This is essentially a tree golem, but immobile. So, there's that. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. It's poisonous mushrooms. Never fun. Sort of toxic. What is that? Oh, a Venus flytrap. How fun. It'd be fun to play as the trolls one day. They're like, you know, I haven't played it as druids, but you know, druids are sort of like the hippies of the map, and trolls are like environmental terrorists, if you will. That wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. And now, let's go ahead and consume that forest for our nefarious purposes. Special power, wood golem. All right, we're gonna load up on those dudes as much as we can. Okay, then we'll come south. I won't go too far that way. I used all my AP there. Okay, so now Roboticus. Let's probably come to there. That's about right. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on him. Let's just hang out a little bit more before we start building too much up here. Ooh. Oh, see, this force is nothing. These guys aren't too weak, but no armor. Pretty big maul, but I should be able to have them fairly quickly. But I have to get there to do it. So this is the issue I'm having right now. Is just having two armies is sort of bad. I would be purchasing more captains, but I really like to sort of wait to see if a mage pops up. So I'm sort of balancing that a little bit. Let's move you south. Excellent, a swamp. Terracotta soldiers. Or giant clay golem. I'd like to sort of save the swamp and use as much as I can out of it before destroying it. So we'll do some tree golems here as much as we can. Just sort of eradicate this entire forest worth of tree golems. I'd really like to do the same with Roboticus, actually. He's the one that really needs them. But he's got other things going on right now. Oh, no, sorry, that's not Robot. Yeah, that is Roboticus. Oh, yeah, he can attack right now. Go ahead. Rex, you go with him. It should definitely fare much better this time. Okay, let's end turn. See how this goes. Gargoyles can fly over the walls, which is awesome. Yeah. I can't believe these guys wiped me out. I mean, they seem so small now. I'm sort of embarrassed. It wouldn't have taken much to just get a few archers, but sometimes I think I tend to play too conservatively. And it really comes back to bite me, because these games are sort of all about expansion at the beginning. Okay. Go ahead and wipe that dude out. I think that's fairly obvious how that's going to end. Oh, what do we got there? Some trolls moving down. Oh, my. Okay, well, we can take our time and just sort of move. Let's move you down here. And let's do another wood golem. Excellent. And let's think here. I mean, they're going to just take these couple places. That wasn't too bad, actually. I guess I have no choice, really. We got to move you guys back up here. And I'm sure they will do their fair share of raiding while I'm that way. Really, what I should do is move these guys to the front line to do these battles and get these guys back to the trees. They're the one that needs the golems. So maybe I'll just swing through and create like one more and do that route. I could use some more archers for sure. Recruit units, archers. Okay. And that's it. Make sure I didn't miss a message. Summer's here. Nope. End turn. Oh, ouch. Those dang trolls. Where'd they go? I missed them. Oh, well. Let's get you guys to move down here. No ambush. That's good. So I have to... Actually, I sort of forgot to watch, but I'll have to see if destroying that forest removes the little green square. Oh, I guess I'm in it. It's gone anyway. We'll see. Oh, and they moved back. Where'd they go? Where'd the red guy? They retreated. Which sort of makes sense. I have a giant army. Well then, Roboticus, let's get you guys back here. Have to be careful of these giant demon-looking dudes, but we'll get you some tree golems to make you all feel better about that. And turn. Ooh, an assassin. Too expensive. Too expensive. Okay, let's get you one more. Nice and nice big defense there. I'm a big fan of symmetry. I would like to have one more, and but that's not going to happen. I think it's more important that I go take back this fort. Roboticus. I don't want to do it there because I'll lose that little village there. So we'll come back in here and do it. Ooh, and I can retake. Oh my gosh, I'm missing 2 gold there. So I can sort of try to retake those from those demons, being very careful to avoid them at all costs. Okay, end turn. Autumn is here. There they are. Maybe I'll come back a little bit more for sure. Okay, boy, I guess I'm losing more gold per turn than I thought. I've got to be really careful with this stuff. That's 4. That's not something you can really ignore. Okay, actually, and after I destroy these dudes, I can come here and raise some golems from the dead. And let's just, since we got a little bit of extra gold right now, tree golems aren't that expensive. Basically, I'm creating enough gold per turn to create one and more. Oops, let's go ahead and recruit spearmen. Okay, how are we looking there? Better, getting better. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, oh, holy cow. All right, let's start with the big guy. Why, throws a boulder. Siege strikes anywhere. Wait, okay, only can be used when attacking or defending forts, so I don't have to worry about that as long as we don't attack him in a fort. But he does throw a boulder just with less range that does the same amount of damage. Big ass club and lots of hit points and a stone something blunt resistance. Okay, so that's good to know. These little dudes, not much. Just have forest stealth experience, so those dudes are just numbers. They're not very good, so I'm not too worried about them. These dudes are sort of like my my flesh golems with a better attack, so I'll have to keep an eye on them. Oh, or they're pretty equivalent to my magical armor. And these dudes are definitely similar to my tree golems, except they regenerate. So that's sort of dangerous. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot. 5% per turn doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up for sure. Especially if they're not taking hits every turn. Like, if they miss a hit like after 3 turns, that's a decent amount of damage. So, okay. I do not want to fight them with this army right now. I would very much like to get this a lot bigger. So we're gonna just sort of back up a little bit. Maybe I will sort of spam tree golems with both these guys as best I can. Use special power. These guys really need it. Okay. Now the problem is because of movement penalties in forests, I think it's effectively going to be every other turn. So we'll see how much damage they do. Oh, good. Oh, look at that. Now I don't mind seeing it all. I mean, I hate the fact that there's now a stronger force here, but I really don't think they're going to leave all these guys there. I think they're going to come. But, if they can go ahead and take out the barbarians, all the better. I won't complain. Okay, Roboticus. Let's come up here. And these dudes seem to be sort of leaving me alone for now. Wood golem. I'm going to have to pay a lot of attention to my iron here. Okay, I should be good. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 4 more. And then I shall be able to do 5, and then I'll have to probably wait. Actually, plus I'm trade. So actually, no, I think I'm doing 9. I'm doing 9 iron per turn. So I think I can do 6 then. Okay, let's save our gold a little bit and turn. Oh, good. They're going to back off. That's good news. By all means, let me wait and recruit my army. I won't complain. More golems. Sorry, forest and creatures and critters. It's the way the world is. It's what happens when you live in Elysium. We are in the Empire era, after all. And I am a tinkerer. Okay. I don't know why I call him a tinkerer. He just seems like he is a tinkerer. Seems like the IT guy of this era. Rex. Okay. Just double check I didn't miss anything. And turn. Sorry guys, this is kind of boring just watching me spam golems, but it must be done. This guy's looking a lot better. He's definitely the better of the army. And Roboticus, let's move you up here. I'm glad these guys are sort of shoving off. Maybe they'll go and attack these trolls. Oh, I would love that. Oh, that would make my day. I would be so lucky. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and recruit some more archers. How are we looking back here? Looking good. gonna supplement my army nicely. Maybe I'll try to get these. Next commander I get, I'll try to. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and give Roboticus all of the troops, and we'll send old Rex back to collect what I've been doing. Since I'm so close, I think it would be good to just sort of take advantage of that. Next turn, of course. Boy, I'd really would like a bigger army. Wouldn't we all, though? Wouldn't we all? Oops, wrong golem. Oop, I gotta move him. Up here. There we go. And you're the one that can do it the same turn. Special power, wood golem. Okay. Excellent. Most excellent. Okay, still got 45 iron left. Let's go ahead and send Rex back to the hometown there. I'll be able to take this pretty soon as well. Like, if I thought about it, sort of after I build up all these golems, taking this might be possible too. And that will be some nice gold. Okay, let's start moving Roboticus back this way to take some of these villages back. Okay, end turn. Not getting ambushed, so that's good. I don't know if the trolls... This has to do something for them. I don't know if it's sort of like just a perk for laying traps, or if this does give them, like, resources or something. So I'm happy to just destroy these forests if that's the case. I'll have to look that up. Special power. How are we looking? Should I... Let's do one more. You know, I really can't have too many, honestly. It's just a matter of what I'm giving them, I'm taking away from these guys. So maybe I will pause and send them up here to do some regular terracotta soldiers. Unfortunately, it's just one per turn. It's free, but, I mean, after 10 turns, that's you know... I think at that point it's actually quicker to what I'm creating from gold. Yeah, maybe it's not worth it. Just one per turn. I have enough gold going on that it's just so much more efficient to just get regular spearmen. Although they are way back here. And it would be nice to sort of have a clay golem. See what they do. Okay, let's recruit some... What do we want? Excuse me. Let's see. I think spearmen might be in order. I got quite a bit of archers. I mean, you can't ever have too many. Okay, Rex, take these guys. And go ahead and meet up with Roboticus here. Roboticus, let's get you going here. Take that back as best we can. How much is a clay golem? Oops, wrong one. Let's get here. They're super expensive too. 50. Ouch. They better be pretty special. I don't really want to create a clay golem right now either, because however good they are, I think 50 iron is basically 2.5 wood golem. And that's kind of what I need right now as a number. So we're going to hold off. Maybe we will sort of sit here and spam a few. Or wait, actually, let's come back here and do some golem. Because I think the terracotta soldiers are probably going to be like just different versions of like one of these, the spearmen or the swordsman or something. So not that great. The golem have a high enough HP that it's sort of worth it a little bit. Okay, so there's that. We're all done there. Let's end turn. Oh, the barbarians are back. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a pretty significant little army there. No match for these guys, though, for sure. So let's actually head here to this. I believe it's this area. One of these little areas where all the dead dudes are. Roboticus, move up. Do some tree golems there. Wood golems. Okay, let's go ahead and end turn. Yeah. Okay, what do we got going on there? Oops, okay, let's actually head over one. Oop, being ambushed, that's okay. Roboticus can get a wood golem there. 4. I'd like 6 for sure. Okay, that's all I can do. Let's end this turn. Oh, not bad at all. I was kind of scared of those little troll forests, so... turns out that... Actually, that one with the tree was pretty gnarly, considering. God, my forces don't look that great when they're all spread out like that. You know, I'm sort of relying on this defensive line for my power, so getting ambushed is never fun. Why don't we look here? Yeah, I should be able to handle these dudes fairly well. Plus, I'll get their dead corpses. They do have... Oh! So I did not kill the Barbarian leader. This guy looks... Let's see here. Where did I get that in my mind that I killed the Barbarian leader? Huh. Oh well. Well, good news is here he is. And I shall decimate him. For sure. I should do just fine against them. So sorry, dude. Down you go. Roboticus, let's move you up 1. Along with Rex. Still save a little bit of gold. Alright, let's see how this goes. Whoa. Yeah. So hopefully, are my arrows in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are. At least my front line is. Oh, they got a few little archers too. Okay, let's speed that up a little bit. All right. I'd love to see this dude just tear it up a little bit. You know, the bad thing is that these dudes don't regenerate. That just sucks, but... because they are really powerful, but they don't regenerate at all. So even though I have a bunch of them, like essentially after this battle, you know, they're gonna be half dead, and they're not lasting as long as I want them to. You know, they are pierce and blunt resistant. What are these guys? They should be resistant to these dudes. Oh, slash. Never mind. Actually, I'm kind of complaining. That went pretty quick. These gargoyles are doing nice. I think I'll try to get some more of them as well. Alright. I did kill the Barbarian leader. Oh my god, yes! I eliminated the Barbarians. So technically, this is the first class that I've actually killed myself. So I'm pretty excited about that. I was the one doing... At least I could... Well, you know, I bet you the trolls were doing some damage on the other side. But, you know, hey, that was me. I killed the leader. So they're dead. Either that or the exact same turn, the trolls took their capital, or I'm not exactly sure how it works. Either way, I feel pretty good about what I did. Woohoo. That sounds good. Okay, so let's go ahead and call it at that. I'm trying to keep these a little bit more short, just to be more considerate of your time. I think between 30 and 40 minutes seems a little better. I think I let one go for like an hour. So let's pause it here. I'm pretty happy with how that went. The Barbarian leader is dead. The trolls have been mostly leaving me alone, and I have a decent force left. So great. Thank you for joining me for part 5. We'll see you for part 6 here shortly.